Hi, and a very warm welcome to Wellbeing Mission Control. I'm Greg Parry, I'm a wellbeing specialist. And I don't know if you ever noticed, but it's very easy to get upset or annoyed or irritated by all kinds of situations. You know, you bump into someone who proves to be a little bit irritating, less than perfect, difficult, and it just sets off a whole range of reactions in our emotional spectrum. But I want to make a suggestion today that's a little bit unusual because I know that we've been conditioned from early childhood to respond to all sorts of external events, to how people behave, to things we see on social media, to things we see on the news. And we have a full range of reactions that match whatever we're experiencing, whatever we're witnessing. But did you know that between the event and the way you react, there is a small, tiny, very significant little space in which you can learn to choose how you feel? I know the problem goes back to early childhood because we were taught that we possess this magical power to make people feel things. And unless you're interfering with them in a physical sense, if we're talking about an emotional reaction, well, I've got some unusual news for you because we cannot make anybody feel anything without their permission. I know, it's not the way we were brought up. If you do that, you're going to upset your father. Look how you've upset your mother. You know, we just learn to believe that we have this power, that people and events affect us immediately and we can affect others. But there is that critical moment of choice, a tiny pause between whatever's happening, whatever you're experiencing, and how you respond. It takes a little practice, but it is so worthwhile, because if you happen to bump into somebody who's being difficult, I know that probably never happens in your life, but just imagine you're in a situation which could be irritating or maybe scary, or you feel anxious, or just maybe getting angry with someone's behavior. There is that precious moment where you push the pause button and you take a moment just to breathe and to think, to reflect, to decide how you want to respond, if you want to respond, or whether you just want to ignore what's going on completely. Because when you pause, it gives you a chance to evaluate what's being said, what's being done. You get a chance to use a little bit of objectivity to think, why is this person behaving this way? Why are they expressing themselves with those words? And that little pause, that little moment of analysis gives you the freedom, huge freedom, to choose how you're going to respond, whether you're going to respond at all. And that creates a beautiful amount of distance between whatever's going on in the world and that sense of inner peace, calm, and beautiful objectivity. Somebody asked me recently, well, doesn't that destroy your spontaneity? No! You're still completely open to whatever reaction you want. If you want to feel happy or you want to feel angry, you're free to do that. But the pause button allows you to choose how you want to feel. So you're no longer being pushed around by these random events. The quality of your day does not depend on the weather. It doesn't depend on the kind of people you're bumping into. It doesn't depend entirely on what they say. You create this beautiful sense of inner peace and calm that is no longer subject to what's going on around you. It is a hugely powerful step on the pathway to greater well-being. You remove this whole raft of influences that could otherwise ruin your day. It's a suggestion, and I'd love to know what you think. I'm very grateful for your ideas, your comments, and especially your suggestions just to talk about subjects that are important to you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. I'll be back with you soon, and in the meantime, I'd love to wish you a wonderful day.